Hey, what's up guys, Sir Emanon here, and welcome to another feature match commentary on the channel today. So this is going to be the top 8 of the LCS 3v3 that's happening this weekend, and I know I said that I was going to do these live, but I actually changed my mind, not only because the match I ended up commentating live was not very good, it was just a dry draw mirror, and it ended in a 2-0 in like 15 minutes, but also I think I want to do this a bit different to where, especially for the finals, I want to have all 3 matches on the channel, because obviously the 3v3 doesn't make sense to just have one of the 3 matches in finals, right? So I'm gonna have to end up recording all of them anyways. So I figured might as well just do this style for the entire way through. Would be different if it was a normal LCS, but since it's a 3v3, might as well just take the chance to do this. So this is gonna be a match between Papa Persano, aka Arjun, on Dinosaur versus Netz, Gabriel Netz on Dragon Link. So this is a throwback to literally last format. Somehow these decks are in a top 8 of an LCS right now. Let's see. Okay, so looks like they're just making sure they have the right pairing, and we're gonna get started here. So looks like Dino gonna be winning the RPS here. Are they blinding first or second? The answer is blinding first. So looks like Dino is gonna start us off. In the opening hand is gonna be Cyframe Gear Gamma, Lost World, Baby Ceratosaurus, UCT, and a Psychic Soldier that rides in a battle against the security forces on Currents of Lightning using an autonomic amplifier called Cyframe. Our driver count is at 6 now. And this hand is not good. Yeah, this is very bad. And then the Dragon Link hand is going to be Ash, Noctivision, Brotar, World Exit Guard Dragon, and Gamma. So this hand is very good. This is looking pretty good for Dragon Link for sure. Gonna pass. And then going to draw a copy of Quick Launch for turn. This hand definitely plays the single Gamma, especially because of Brotar, because it just comes back. So that is going to be extremely strong. Normal summon Brotar, link summon for a copy of Striker Dragon, Striker and Noctiv with Trigger here, so that's going to summon the Noctivision, and then search for Boot Sector. And then checking for Drill and Resolution, there is no Drill, so going to link summon into a copy of Romulus. Romulus and Nocto will both trigger, and actually choosing to use Nocto as Chain Link 1. I think specifically trying to get a Gamut here, so that he can go for Brotar. Very interesting that this order was chosen. Grabbing Ravine, everyone definitely cut Divine Lance. That card's just not good anymore since Needle Fiber and Link Cross are not really the game plan anymore. Fiber is still probably being played. We've seen it in some lists, but it's definitely not integral to the combos at this stage. So the draw is going to be safer, and the pickup is going to be Ravine. World Exit Guard Dragon going to be targeting the Brotar here. So there goes the search contingency there, but it still is going to be a floating body against Gamma. Brotar effect going to target itself, going to chain Gamma to it. If it was there when the monster was destroyed, okay, so yeah, doesn't work when it itself gets destroyed. Going to summon both from hand, and then going to go for Quick Launch. That's going to summon Tracer, and then going to go for LP, and then Guard Dragon to move LP. This is just game for sure. LP effect, that's going to summon out Chamber Dragon Maid. You gotta love to see this card. Gonna search for Tidying. This card's been in everybody's Dragon list for this weekend. Gonna go for Guard Dragon Pisty. Pisty effect, that's gonna summon out a copy of Rocket Tracer. And then going to link summon for a copy of Seal. And then going to go for Appaloosa, playing around further hand traps. And then going to activate Dragon Ravine, pitch Safer. That's gonna send a Levy. And then gonna banish Safer to add the Levy back. Then going to banish 3 Darks for Levy. And then there's no time for Top Cut. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Alright, well, today I learned. I thought they were still going to be in time. So they're just vibing. Gonna shuffle back Lost World. And then gonna Tracer, pop Guard Dragon to summon out Recharger. So this was a very safe play. It's not going to be game, but it is going to be unwinnable for Dino for sure. Savage to equip the Romulus, set Tidying, and pass. So we have 2 Appaloosa negates, Savage negate, Tidying, bounce, and Ash negate. Yeah, Dino is never playing through this. Gonna draw for turn. It is Misk, which is quite a good one. And I don't know why the image isn't loading, but you can see it's Misk here. Yeah, not too bad, but it's not going to be enough. And that is going to be the end of game number 1. So Dragon Link going to be taking a 1-0 lead here. I mean, that was just a complete brick from the Dino player, to be honest, so there's not a whole lot to dissect from that game, so let's swiftly move on into game number 2. This game was happening a clear 40-some minutes after the round started, because I, casted the first match, the Drytron one, I realized it wasn't good, I took a break, and I came back, and they were still going, so hopefully these next 2 games are going to be better. But Dino going to choose to go first again in game number 2 here. If you guys are enjoying this video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here and want to see more commentary similar to this style. Just trying to talk while I wait for the images to load because DB being quite laggy right now. But the opening hand for Dino is going to be double UCT, Solemn Strike, Fossil Dig, and double Evolution Pill. I'm curious if this is able to accomplish anything by itself. Going to be not ideal, but the strike is going to be quite nice. And then the Dragon Link hand is going to be Seyfert, double Rocket Tracer, Wyvern Burster, and Skullmeister. This is going to be quite good against Misk for sure. And the rest of the hand is not amazing. It's definitely good enough to combo, but Seyfert with a Chaos Dragon already in hand isn't amazing. And there's not like the powerful extenders like World Legacy Guard Dragon or Quick Launch or anything. So this is probably going to be a bit of a slower game. Activate Fossil Dig. That effect is going to grab Overraptor. And these images are taking forever to load for some reason. Shoutouts to Dueling Book. Overraptor effect. That's going to search Miscellaneousaurus, and then Misk effect, and then Affecting Grave is going to get Meistered, and then going to set Strike and pass. For turn, the top deck is going to be Rocket Synchron, which is decent because it just amplifies the value of Boot Sector Launch, so it's not too bad. Whoops, I accidentally kicked my desk there. Gonna banish Skullmeister for Wyvern Burster. This is cool because this is not only a good hand trap, but it's able to be recurred off of the Chaos Ruler. And banished, of course, for the Chaos Dragons. Gonna go for Wyvern Burster, link that away for Striker, and the Wyvern gonna trigger. So gonna grab Boot Sector and the Collapse Serpent. And then from here, Think/Vibing. Gonna go for Collapse Serpent. And then normal summon Rocket Tracer. And then gonna link for Chaos Ruler. Really love this card. This card is my favorite card in the entire deck. But that's going to strike Pepega Dragon effect. Yeah, they are definitely vibing here on the summon. Which could matter, actually, because Savior can add it back. So the fact that it's on summon is relevant. Boot Sector Launch, that's going to summon out Synchron and Tracer out of hand. And we haven't actually used Tracer effect yet either. Thinking a bit here, going to go and link 2 for a copy of Hieratic Seal. And then going to Tracer, target Boot, go for the Recharger. So just going to go for a Guard Dragon play, I think. Going to go for Striker, and then LP. And then LP effect, summon out Brotar. Curious as to why it's this way instead of the other way around. Like with LP in Striker zone and Striker in LP zone. I wonder what the purpose of this is. Let me know if you guys are aware of this placement. But regardless, Brotar going to hit the board. And then that's going to pitch the Safer to grab Levy. And then Discord calling. Oh, maybe what happened... Because I'm pretty sure this is like the first thing I read in chat when I jumped into the game. So maybe they just had confusion with like pairings. That might have been why this took so long. Because I'm like, this doesn't seem to be good for Dino at all. Gonna go for Levy, though. That's going to banish 3 Darks, including the Chaos Ruler. And then that's going to hit one of the UCTs out of hand. And then going to Striker. That's going to pop LP. And then add back Recharger. And then can trigger Recharger here. That's going to bring back Tracer. And from here, gonna turn Brotar into Pisty. And then Pisty's effect brings back the Tracer. And then going to link 4 for Borosword. And then banish Savior to add back Levy. And then go to battle phase. And that actually was not interactive at all. That was actually just another straight up 2-0. Well, I'm still going to upload this match because it's more interesting than a Drytron mirror for most people, I'm sure. And it's cool that Dragon Link really overperforming in this tournament. I know at least another one made top 16. So there's at least 2 Dragon Link players in the top 16 for sure. I don't know the exact breakdown right now. You guys probably know by now. Or maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm not sure. But that is pretty cool to see. I'm not sure if Netz's team is going to move on, but this is definitely solid for sure. And this is going to be probably the shortest video for the entire future matches. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like as well as any thoughts or feedback in the comments. Subscribe for more informative and competitive Yu-Gi-Oh content. If you want to, you can follow me on all social media platforms or support me via Patreon TCG Player. All the links in the description as usual. And until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. See you guys.